see here A plus D, previous term of A is A minus D. So, let 3 terms in AP be A minus D, A plus D. So, which is first term here? A minus D. A is not first term, A minus D is the first term. What is the common difference? D only. Then case 1 is take sum, add them, D cancel, we are getting A value. Take the product, therefore A minus D into A plus D is equal to 231. Replace the value of A as 7. Apply the formula, that is 7 minus D into 7 plus D as 7 squared minus D squared. Shift this 7 here and divide 231 by 7 means 33. So, D squared value is 33 minus 49. So, minus D squared value. Finally, we are getting the value of D as D squared as 16, D as plus or minus 16, or you can write plus 4, right. After getting A and A, we have to find the term, that is, what is the first term? A minus D, that is 7 minus 4 is 3, the first term is 3. What is the second term? A, that is 7 only. Third term is A plus D, that is 7 plus 4, 11. If you add them, 21 we are getting. If you multiply, we are getting 231 only. The next problem. So, most of the time by seeing this kind of problem in examination, probably students are finding difficulty in understanding. Let us see here, the manufacturing factory has been producing more TVs in every consecutive year. Andre ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಟಿವಿನ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. The increase over successive year has been constant, constantly it is increasing. First year if they are increasing 100 means second year again 100 TVs extra they are going to manufacture compared to previous year, and the number of TVs produced in 6th year is 8,000, 9th year is 11,300, and find the number of TVs produced in 1st and 8th year. So, by reading this sentence, increase over successive year has been constant means the production of TVs in successive year is in AP only. And one more, 6th year 8,000 TVs, 9th year 11,300 TVs they are going to manufacture. So, we know D value is A2 minus A1. Can you write this as A2 minus A1 by 2 minus 1? What is 2 minus 1? It is 1 only. Similarly, D is equal to here A9 minus A6. In the denominator I am writing it as 9 minus 6. In same way we can write in general D equals AP minus AQ by P minus Q if AP and AQ are any two terms of given AP. So, my dear students, we can use this formula for finding D if any two terms of AP are given. So, in next we are using same formula, substitute P as 9, Q as 6 here, replace the values, simplify, finally we are getting D is equal to 1100. The next one is A1 can be written as A6 minus 5D. Why? Because A6 is A plus 5D, plus 5D minus D cancel, we are getting this. Substitute A6 value and D value, A1 we got. The number of TVs produced in first year is 2,500. We can write AA at A8 as A6 plus 2D. Why we are writing A6? Because A6 is given. A6 value is what? A plus 5D. 5D plus 2D is 7D. So, A plus 7D is A8 formula. So, finally, the number of TV is produced in 8 year is 10,200 we got. So, like this my dear students, you can solve any number of problems which are there in textbook or in previous year examination paper also. The next one, this is a very interesting one. Most of the time the students are finding difficulty in writing the application type of problem. So, here I have taken two conditions, condition 1 and condition 2. Condition 1 is sum of first 3 terms, product of first 3 terms. For second one, sum of first 3 terms, product of extremes. For third one, sum of first 3 terms, third term is 2 more than first term or 1/4 of first term. See, there are two conditions. Suppose conditions are like this, we can take the terms as, see in this one only, for each case I am taking A here, preceding term and its next term, that is A minus D, A plus D in all first 3 kind of problem. Let us take the next one. Sum of first 4 terms are there, product of extremes means end terms, product of mean means middle term, or ratio between the product of extremes and means are given. In such case, how actually I am taking means, I am neglecting A, consider A minus D and A plus D. Delete its next number A minus 2D and A plus 2D. So, first term is A minus 3D, next one is A minus D, next is A plus D, next is A plus 3D. If we are considering these 4 terms as AP means the problem and solving process become very easy. The next one is, in these cases you remember first term is A minus D, common difference is D. In this case the first term is A minus 3D and common difference is 2D. Similarly, you just go through this. Similarly, second condition you observe, in such case also we are going to take the terms like this only. If you see the problems which they have asked in previous year examination based on AP here, suppose if you have all these information, right, easily you can solve these problem. You just go through these problem, these are all the problems they have asked in previous year examination. The next one is, see, AP means these all ideas are there. See, you just go through once, based on nth term, based on sum of n term, based on other type. Nth term 2 problems, that is 2 varieties are there, based on sum of n terms I think 3 kind of problem I have listed. You just go through this chart properly means you can plan how to revise this chapter very easily based on these ideas, based on your knowledge you got in your school. Finally, if you want to enjoy mathematics or this chapter means what you have to do, practice formulas properly, understand the problem properly and apply the relevant formula, practice the worked examples and exercise problems, finally solve the problems from model papers and previous year question paper. All the best.